Fire me up. Small decision. I'm trying to keep schedule Thursday through Sunday. That's the uploading point, right? Another thing. We gotta get a new schedule, because once I move, I feel like I'm gonna just upload every day. I might get attention, but you know what I'm saying? I might have to dial it back. She said money rude, evil, but she ain't never touched on her hands before. Knocking on the door. Knocking on the door. She gon' see, when you make music, you just think all your shit trash. Mine is, that's why I don't upload it. But I be reciting some of my lyrics, and most of my videos, I recite my own lyrics. It be sounding tough, but then when you put on the doo-doo beat, you be like, what the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? I was like, she said, playing the rule of she ain't never touched a hundred band before. Knocking on the door. She said she can't get up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the most simplistic, like you can have the best lyrics in the world, but if you got a dookie beat, that shit ass. What else? I think we've been over you're not important till you make yourself important, all that. But I think everything is you didn't see anything. Anyway. What's the moves, bro? What's the plans? Moving takes a lot. First you gotta find a building, then you gotta have some money to pay. You know what I'm saying? I wanna have like 6 months in advance, so I can have like at least 6 months to create some art in order. Music is on the back burners, but we will integrate a little corny. Stop saying corny and cringy, but not belittle the art, but we'll drizzle a little bit of poetry and a little bit of hearing. Every year or so, we might add a little bit. You know what I'm saying? No? Okay, well, forget you there. I got my I don't care what I got on type of fit, as you can see. I look homeless, I know. But I wasn't even supposed to make a video because I already made one. I think that shit hot fire. I think it low key fire. Little couple cringy lyrics here and there, but I think that shit got a fire. If you don't, that's cool. You don't got to. But if we being honest, I think it's pretty fire. Like, I think it helps me get over the things that I've done and the things that I try to hide by lying. You gotta stray away from the past, but sometimes you can't stray away from your past. You know what I'm saying? Man, sometimes you gotta tell them, can you kiss my ass, little bro? I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? It get like that. But yeah. I hope when I get older, I don't change. But if I do change, I change in a way where I can see the world in a different way that's displayed. You know? And I see it throughout everything I do. Everything I do. You know? I know I've been scrutinized, but hey, it's simpler things. Sometimes you try to make yourself up to be a better person or bigger than what you actually are just because you get like that, you know? think that's why so-called toxic or evil people are so easy to like, because they don't care what people say. You know, they don't think about everything. They don't care about your feelings the way you do, so they don't overthink what they say. They just say out. You know, it's not having. It's not about not having a subconscious or not having a, you know, like, oh, don't do that. It's more of, I don't care what you think or do. And I feel like, don't pick up that toxic trait, but pick it up into a way where it's a positive outlook on it, you know? You know what I mean? But who am I to tell you? Shit, I'm a horrible person. Stole, killed, did drugs, all that. Yeah, hell, I was a gangbanger. Well, no damn gangbanger, but yeah, I was a bad kid. Was I looking for an out at the time? No. I feel like, but I feel like I didn't gain consciousness until I was like around 12, probably. But at the time when I was 12, I wanted to leave so bad. And go where? Didn't know. But hey, I used to think shit was a movie. I thought if you go run in the rain, I thought if you go run in the rain, it's just gonna hit you. You know, not the rain, but like the idea of just being there. I thought it was gonna say like some movie shit. Like, come on, bro, just be the rain on some stupid shit. And I thought everything would be fixed. Or I'd be like, oh, just run away. Let's leave everywhere. And then my brain started working. You got no money. You got no ID. You can't drive. You ain't got shit. How the fuck you gonna leave? You gonna be on the road? Yeah, like, nigga, my body ain't even. I'm not the most healthiest nigga. If we being for real, I'm not the most healthiest nigga. I need medicine and shit just to stay alive. You know. And then you got people I love that, you know, they be like, what is it? God gives his toughest battles to his strongest warriors. If that's the case, why does the warrior never get to win? Why does he always have to battle? It's half the battle is understanding, they say, but I shall not question something I do not understand yet. The reason of humans is to question, is to wonder why. So it gets like that. It get like that. It get like that. Alright, my fault. I had to emo real quick. But if y'all remember, hold up, let me fix it. What is it? The quote I made about the rubber band? If y'all remember it, let me know. If you remember the quote of the rubber band, then let me know. But if not, it's cool, you know? I don't want to stress this video out too long anyway. I feel like I've been trying to stretch every video out just to make it feel like it's something. There's more essence to each video, how longer it gets, but sometimes you just gotta take your L's. But my L is procrastination. Did I make a video on that yet? I have no clue. I don't think so. But anyways, procrastination is the demon of all of us, right? Freedom of speech does not exist. But do not be scared when your speech does not grant you your freedom. I think somebody, you know, freedom of speech. But not be scared when your speech does not guarantee your freedom. You know, it might hamper your freedom, the things that you speak. So, I meet my peak, and I leech off others when I speak. So to speak, leave it to the end of control. As they say, you gotta think. We all judge. My mind is not unbiased. That's why I said neutrality is not a real thing. And somewhere my mind is biased on some things, and it is. And that's why I think law should exist, but at the same time, you gotta think about it. If you got like a judge, they're biased. When a judge mad one day because he just fucking tired got flat. You got 30 years of life instead of that goddamn parole.